Have you ever imagined that, amidst the noise of modern life, there are still villages so breathtaking they seem frozen?
Where every narrow street whispers an ancient tale, and every corner holds a secret from the past?
Get ready to join World Mystery Wonders on a journey to magical lands that feel like dreams, yet are real.
Stay with us until the end, as each place you're about to see is worth more than 1,000 words. We will explore hidden gems, from the canals of the Netherlands to the blue streets of Morocco.
From the snow-capped peaks of Japan to the dramatic cliffs of Spain and the fjords of Norway.
These are sanctuaries for the soul, places where nature and history exist in perfect, quiet harmony.
Let us begin our journey through the 15 most breathtaking villages you need to see before they get crowded.
Our first stop takes us to a place where cars are forbidden and water is the only way to travel.
These are sanctuaries for the soul, places where nature and history exist in perfect, quiet harmony.
If there's a place on Earth where the noise of car horns and smoke seem like a distant memory, it's Giethoorn. This fairy tale village is tucked deep in the heart of the Netherlands, a sanctuary of peace and quiet. Here, cars are completely absent, replaced by narrow canals that wind through lush green gardens and charming homes.
Instead, locals move about by gliding along these waterways in whisper-quiet boats, preserving the village's tranquil atmosphere.
You can also find people strolling over charming wooden bridges that connect one picturesque house to another. Nicknamed the Venice of the Netherlands, Giethoorn offers something far more tranquil and intimate than its namesake. Thatched roof cottages are nestled between blooming gardens, ancient trees, and calm, mirror-like waters that reflect the sky.
The only sounds you'll hear are the gentle splash of oars and the soft chirping of birds nearby.
Life in Giethoorn is simple, harmonious, and deeply connected to the natural world surrounding every home.
It is this simplicity that transforms the village into a sanctuary for anyone seeking to rediscover peace of mind.
Giethoorn is not just a destination. It's a poetic reminder that life can slow down and still be beautiful. As we leave the canals behind, we travel to the mountains of Morocco to find a city of blue.
Nestled beneath the majestic Rif Mountains, Chefchaouen rises like a blue dream in the heart of North Africa. The entire village is bathed in a legendary shade of blue, from the walls to the winding stairs. No one knows for sure where the tradition began, but it colors every corner of the town today. Old Jewish settlers believed blue symbolized the sky and the presence of God, a belief that still lingers. Wandering through its winding alleys, you'll feel an odd yet comforting stillness that settles deep in your soul. Every turn reveals a living painting, with woven baskets hanging from windows and bright wool rugs drying. The scent of spices drifts through the air, mixing with the warm Mediterranean light that bathes the town. Chefchaouen doesn't just look beautiful, it hums with a tranquil energy, a gentle lullaby to the senses. It is a place that makes you forget the outside world, a village painted blue in both color and feeling. Here, your spirit breathes a little deeper, and peace washes over you like a cool mountain breeze. The ancient silent walls stand as guardians of this blue sanctuary, inviting travelers to find their own inner peace. Next, we travel to the snow-covered peaks of Japan to discover the traditional treasures of Shirakawa-go. Hidden in the snow-covered mountains of the Hida region, Shirakawa-go is one of Japan's most enchanting treasures. It's famous for its unique gashozukuri houses, with steeply pitched, thatched roofs resembling hands pressed in prayer. This iconic design is brilliantly functional, helping these homes withstand heavy snowfall during the long, cold winters. With a small population,
Shirakawa-go preserves a way of life that feels untouched by the passage of time. Locals still farm, raise silkworms, and live in harmony with the natural world that surrounds their ancient village. In winter, the village transforms into a fairy tale dream, blanketed in soft white snow and golden light.
Warm golden lanterns cast a magical glow across rooftops and frozen trees, creating a scene of pure wonder.
One of the most breathtaking sights is the annual light-up event, where winter nights bring the village to life. Sparkling lights seem to dance on the snow, highlighting the spirit of old Japan that lives on here. Shirakawa-go is where tradition, nature, and soul come together in quiet harmony under the mountain peaks. It is a place of profound beauty that stays with you long after you have left its snowy paths.
From the mountains of Japan, we head to the sapphire waters of the Adriatic to visit Kotor. Cradled by the sapphire waters of the Bay of Kotor lies the ancient village of Kotor, Montenegro's hidden gem. Its beauty is not loud or flamboyant, but deep and soulful, like an old melody passed through time.
Towering stone walls snake along the hillside, embracing the village in a timeless and protective hold.
Within them lies a maze of narrow cobblestone streets, sunlit squares, and red-tiled rooftops whispering ancient stories.
These streets tell tales of empires and centuries long gone, preserved in the very stones of the buildings.
But what makes Kotor truly unforgettable is its feline population, with cats roaming freely through the ancient town.
Cats lounge on stone steps, bask in the sun on ledges, or gently weave through cafe tables.
Locals cherish them as symbols of luck and guardians of the soul of this historic coastal town.
Kotor is a symphony of mountains, sea, ancient architecture, and quiet human warmth that welcomes every visitor.
It doesn't beg for attention. It simply waits for you to arrive and let its charm seep in.
The moment you step inside its walls, you are transported to a world where history is still alive.
Now, we sail north to the Swedish island of Gotland to explore the medieval beauty of Visby.
On the serene Swedish island of Gotland, Visby stands as a delicate balance between history and nature. Quiet and unassuming, this village carries a beauty so profound, it feels like time itself pauses here. Ancient stone walls, still intact after centuries, whisper tales of medieval Naigs and Baltic Sea traders. Generations once lived under moss-covered rooftops, and their legacy remains etched in every corner of the town. As you wander the cobblestone streets, weaving between pastel-colored wooden houses, you step into a fairy tale. Wildflowers bloom by the doorways, and birds sing above the rustling sea breeze that carries the scent of salt.
Golden sunlight spills across the old stone, creating a portrait of quiet wonder that captivates the heart.
Visby isn't just a preserved relic, it's a lifestyle, a gentle rhythm of living in harmony with nature. In today's fast-paced world, Visby offers a rare invitation to slow down and breathe deeply. It is a place to rediscover a purity that still lives quietly by the Baltic shore. The ruins of ancient churches stand as silent witnesses to the village's long and storied past. Leaving the Baltic behind, we head to the heart of the Swiss Alps to visit Grindelwald. Tucked beneath the towering Eiger Mountain, Grindelwald is one of Switzerland's most enchanting alpine villages. It is a place where snow, mist, and silence blend into a quiet symphony of peace and majesty. With a small population, Grindelwald is known for its postcard-perfect beauty and its unique mountain climate. Gentle rain falls throughout much of the year, keeping the grass lush and the forests fresh and green. The air is crisp and pure, carrying the scent of pine and wildflowers from the surrounding meadows. In summer, the valley comes alive with wildflower meadows and the soft jingle of cowbells in the distance. Hiking trails stretch through pine forests and along cool mountain streams that sparkle in the sunlight. In winter, Grindelwald transforms into a snowy paradise, drawing visitors from around the world to its slopes.
Golden cabin lights shine through thick layers of snow, casting a warm glow over the winter landscape.
What makes Grindelwald special is its vibrant stillness, with no crowds and no chaos to disturb the peace. It is a place where you can watch the clouds drift over the peaks for hours in silence.
From the Swiss Alps, we travel to the dramatic cliffs of southern Spain to visit Ronda. Ronda, a timeless stone town perched dramatically atop the cliffs of El Tajo in southern Spain. It is where natural beauty and human craftsmanship meet in perfect harmony above a massive gorge. The gorge splits the town in two, connected by the awe-inspiring Puente Nuevo, a magnificent stone bridge.
Rising over 100 meters high, the bridge is like a thread suspended across centuries of history.
From above, Ronda looks like a white dream, with whitewashed houses clinging to the very edge of cliffs. A deep valley opens below, and the surrounding mountains wrap the town in quiet, majestic beauty.
Walking through Ronda is like walking through 2,000 years of layered history and diverse cultures.
Once a Roman fortress, later a Moorish stronghold, it is now a blend of Gothic and Mediterranean styles. Every corner tells a story, from the ancient bull ring to the narrow alleys that wind through the town.
Ronda is a symphony of stone, sunlight, and memory that whispers forgotten tales to those who listen. Its bold, powerful beauty and quiet poetry make it a place you will never quite forget.
Next, we head north to the Arctic Circle to visit the fishing village of Reyne. Tucked among the snow-draped peaks of the Lofoten archipelago, Reyne is a small coastal village of Norway. With only a few hundred residents, Reyne is a place where time seems to stand still amidst nature. Its beauty lies in its quiet humility, gently touching every soul that visits its remote Arctic shores. Traditional red wooden cabins, known as rorbu, scatter along the shores of the Reinefjorden. Their reflections are mirrored perfectly on the crystal-clear water, creating a scene both wild and poetic. Life here moves with the rhythm of the sea, as locals live simply by fishing and respecting nature. On clear days, the mountains stand tall, perfectly reflected on the water's surface like a dream. When mist drifts over the rooftops, rain transforms into a Nordic dreamscape, soft and otherworldly. Reyne needs no grand introduction. It is simply a place where silence feels right and peaceful. Your heart listens to the quiet story whispered by the sea breeze against the rugged mountain peaks. It is a sanctuary at the edge of the world, where the elements meet in stunning beauty.
From the fjords of Norway, we travel to the ancient riverbanks of China to visit Fenghuang.
Tucked along the Tuojiang River, amidst the emerald mountains of Hunan Province, lies Fenghuang Ancient Town.
This living relic of old China is a place where time doesn't rush, preserving ancient traditions. Traditional wooden houses with carved balconies lean gently over the calm, green waters of the river. Their curved roofs reflect like brushstrokes across the river's surface, creating a timeless artistic scene. Wander its stone-paved alleys and hear the soft chime of wind bells swaying outside ancient doorways. It feels as if you've stepped into a history book that is still being written by its people.
Life here flows slowly, with locals selling crafts by the water and washing clothes at the riverbank. Meals are prepared with recipes passed down through generations, filling the air with delicious aromas. When night falls, red lanterns light up the town, casting shimmering shadows over the dark river. The entire scene turns into a living dream, a journey back to the roots of Chinese culture. Fenghuang is a place not just to see, but to truly feel with every step and breath. Now, we return to Europe to visit the world-famous lakeside village of Hallstatt. Cradled beside the still waters of Lake Hallstatter and surrounded by the misty Austrian Alps lies Hallstatt. Hallstatt has long been hailed as the most beautiful village in the world, a title it wears effortlessly. This ancient village dates back to the Iron Age and is renowned for its long salt mining history. Wooden houses cascade down the hillside, their balconies overflowing with flowers that spill color into the streets. Narrow lanes hug the lake's edge, and a towering church spire reflects perfectly in the glassy water. In summer, flower-covered balconies create a vibrant scene, while in winter, snow transforms the village into a storybook. White rooftops and twinkling lights create a magical atmosphere that draws visitors from all over the globe.
Its charm is so magnetic that an exact replica was even built in China as a testament.
But Hallstatt is more than just picturesque. It's the feeling of stillness as you sit by the lake. The distant chime of church bells echoes through the valley, reminding you that time no longer matters. It is a place of pure enchantment, where nature and history are perfectly preserved for all to see. From the lakes of Austria, we head to the riverbanks of Germany to visit Cochem. Nestled gently along the banks of the peaceful Mosel River lies Cochem, a medieval fairy tale village. Backed by rolling green hills and vineyards, Cochem radiates charm and history in equal measure. Towering above it all is the majestic Reichsburg Castle, watching over the town from its hilltop perch. Originally built in the 11th century, the castle adds a sense of quiet grandeur to the landscape. The village itself is a harmony of the old world, with half-timbered houses and flower-filled balconies. Cobblestone alleys wind between cozy wine taverns, where locals and visitors share stories over a glass. Hillside vineyards produce some of the most renowned Mosel wines, adding to the village's rich heritage. Life here flows at a gentle pace, with locals proud of their history and always ready to smile. Nearly half of the village's buildings are made of wood, hand-decorated with vibrant paints and fresh flowers. When the sun sets, golden lights reflect off the river, transforming Cochem into a glowing mountain gem. It is a magical haven in the heart of the German countryside, a place of warmth and beauty. Next, we return to Switzerland to witness the spectacular waterfalls of Lauterbrunnen. If ever a valley stepped straight out of a grim fairy tale, it would be Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland. A place so serene, it feels as if time itself chose to stop and stay in this valley. Tucked within the majestic Swiss Alps, Lauterbrunnen is a flawless U-shaped valley framed by towering cliffs. From these walls, more than 70 waterfalls pour down in silken streams, painting the air with mist. The gentle whisper of mist and stone creates a pure, unspoken stillness that draws you in completely. Wildflower meadows and timeless wooden chalets dot the landscape, accompanied by the soft echo of distant cowbells. At dusk, golden light slips across rock and cloud, transforming the valley into a living, breathing dream. It's said this place inspired Tolkien's vision of Rivendell,
the elven sanctuary in The Lord of the Rings.
Standing at the foot of Staubach Falls, watching water drop from 300 meters, you understand why.
Beauty here doesn't need to speak. It whispers to the soul in the most gentle way possible.
Lauterbrunnen is a place to pause and believe that legends can appear in the real world. From the waterfalls of Switzerland, we travel to the colorful canals of Colmar, France. Located in the Alsace region of eastern France, Colmar looks like it was lifted from a fairy tale. Its half-timbered houses glow in pastel colors, and flower-filled balconies overlook quiet, winding canals. Every corner bursts with old-world charm, earning it the nickname, the Little Venice of France. Colmar isn't bustling. It's graceful, with beauty flowing gently through every street and narrow alleyway. It has the scale of a small town, but the soul of a perfectly preserved medieval village. Each season brings its own magic, from spring blossoms to the glittering lights of a Christmas village. Summer shines with festivals and color, while autumn glows golden under the falling leaves of the trees. Colmar is also the birthplace of Frederick August Bartholdi, the sculptor who created the iconic Statue of Liberty.
In many ways, that spirit of freedom still lingers in the quiet beauty of its medieval streets. The gentle pace of life and warm, welcoming smiles of its people make every visitor feel home.
It is a place where history and modern life coexist in a beautiful, colorful Alsatian harmony.
Next, we cross the channel to the rolling hills of England to visit Bibury.
Bibury, a hidden gem tucked within England's Cotswolds countryside, is a place of timeless English beauty.
It was once called the most beautiful village in England by the famous poet William Morris. Walking into Bibury feels like stepping into a living watercolor painting of stone and green gardens. Honey-colored stone cottages line the banks of the crystal-clear River Colne, where swans glide peacefully. Their moss-covered roofs and flower-filled windows whisper stories of a gentler, slower time in history. The village's most iconic site is Arlington Row, a series of weavers' cottages built in the 14th century. Today, they stand perfectly preserved as a national treasure, featured in countless books and films. In the early morning, a soft mist hugs the rooftops as sunlight filters through the willow trees. A golden glow is cast over the cobbled paths and still waters, creating a portrait of wonder.
With just a few hundred residents, Bibury is quiet and unhurried, existing outside the rush of time.
Here, you can let your thoughts drift with the current and listen to the sweet bird song.
Our final stop takes us to the cleanest village in Asia, Mawlynnong, in the hills of India. Tucked away in the misty green hills of Meghalaya, India, the village of Mawlynnong is often called God's own garden. Often called God's own garden, one look at its lush beauty and you will know why. What sets this place apart is its astonishing cleanliness, a source of great pride for the community. In 2003, Mawlynnong was crowned the cleanest village in Asia, a title it maintains today. Every path and every corner is spotless, as residents sweep the roads daily and separate waste. Bamboo baskets for trash are placed throughout the village, and plastic is completely avoided by everyone. Most homes have compost bins, turning kitchen waste into nourishment for their lush, vibrant gardens. But Mawlynnong's story goes beyond sanitation. It is a model of progress and high literacy rates. The community lives with a deep sense of unity and purpose, respecting the earth and each other. As you walk across the living root bridges, woven from ancient tree roots, you realize its magic. This isn't just a village, it's a way of life, a quiet revolution of care and respect. Mawlynnong proves that civilization can begin with something as simple as a clean street and heart.
These 15 villages are more than just beautiful destinations. They are reminders of our world's diversity. They offer us a chance to slow down, to breathe, and to reconnect with nature and history. We hope this journey has inspired you to seek out these hidden paradises for yourself one day. Each one holds a unique soul and an unforgettable charm that will stay with you forever. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more journeys to magical lands. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next adventure as we explore more world wonders.